800 people with one mission: promoting a healthy environment. We are the West Virginia Department of Environmental Protection.
Managing the state's waste stream is a complex process. From litter control to recycling to landfill management, there are plenty of things for city and county solid waste authorities to keep track of. Teaching the latest best practices, plus an opportunity to network with dozens of experts in the field, was what brought waste managers from across the state to Wheeling recently for this year's educational conference on litter control and solid waste management. Sessions included dealing with hazardous household waste, litter control issues, and how the DEP's REAP program can help with grants for litter control, recycling, and electronics collections, as well as cleanup projects for illegal dumps and volunteer recruitment. Individuals and businesses aren't the only ones looking to reduce the costs of waste disposal and their impact to the planet through recycling. The U.S. military has gotten into the recycling business too, right here in West Virginia. The DEP's Greg Adolfson joins us now with the details.
Thanks, Kathy. The West Virginia Army National Guard Tire Rebuild Facility here in Kanawha City is an example of a project that is saving taxpayers millions of dollars and bringing jobs here to West Virginia. Workers at the facility take tires like these from military vehicles and rebuild and refurbish them. The tires arrive from U.S. military bases all across the country and the world. They're unloaded, deflated, and dismounted. The rims are clean and sandblasted, and new hardware is installed, and then new tires are installed. And as you might imagine, the military goes through a lot of tires.
Depending on the maintenance schedule of the piece of equipment, for tires to be replaced on Humvees to different styles of trucks and different automotive equipment, depending on the usage and the weight of that vehicle, some tires last 3,000 to 4,000 to 5,000 miles. Some tires last longer than that, somewhere in the upwards of the 10,000, 15,000, 20,000 range, depending on the environment that they're used in, the load of the equipment that's on it, and the terrain.
The tire shop has produced more than 11,000 wheel assemblies so far this fiscal year. The shop generates about 175,000 pounds of recyclable material each month. Worn tires can be retread and reused on farming and logging equipment. Tires that are too far gone to recap get shredded and used for things like playground paving and other recycled rubber products.
We utilize National Guardsmen, retirees, and veterans as our workforce. So this program takes federal dollars and it creates the opportunity for men and women to live and raise their families in West Virginia, do part of a broader national mission set, gives the opportunity for veterans coming home or Guard members or their family members to have employment opportunities, all the while saving the United States military and the United States government money because our overhead and operating costs are lower and the workforce and the efficiencies that we create.
And that includes some homegrown West Virginia ingenuity.
We have a run flat removal and installation machine that members of the West Virginia Army National Guard at our CSMS located in Eleanor, West Virginia have designed and built. For us to buy one of these off the federal system is in the excess of somewhere around $60,000 to $70,000. We put our heads together. This was built locally, like I said, by the National Guard here in West Virginia, saving the taxpayer lots of money. Roughly, we built this machine that we're going to show you here for roughly about $8,000.
We have got to be more efficient in the way we do business for national defense and homeland security. This is a great example of how pushing things back down to the lower state level, to the National Guard level, you can save money and create jobs for men and women who serve the nation or their family members. My folks have developed a process that in the current fiscal year that we're in is going to recycle over 2.1 million pounds of tires that I know now is not going to go into a landfill. So across the spectrum, from the broader national defense mission to the basic things we got to do to protect the environment, this is doing it. We're doing it in West Virginia. The processes are developed here. The innovation is here, and saving the money is here, and it's putting our people to work.
It's hard to say where these tires will end up, an Army base in Texas or a dirt road in Afghanistan. But wherever they end up, Sergeant Powers says one thing is certain.
If I'm in that vehicle next year, wherever it is in the world, that if I'm on one of these tires here produced in West Virginia, it's a good, safe, quality product and something that we're proud of here in West Virginia.
Each rebuilt tire assembly saves the federal government over $800 compared to the cost of replacing it with new. So far, Kathy, that's saving taxpayers over $7 million. In Kanawha City, I'm Greg Adolfson for Environment Matters.
Thanks, Greg. West Virginia engineering students helped design the facility as part of a paid internship. Also, one of the 2 recycling contractors that handle the tires removed at the facility is located right here in West Virginia. Coming up,
I see honorable people trying to do the right things for the right reasons, and I'm really proud of that.
we continue our conversation with DEP Cabinet Secretary Randy